Hello children, I am Vikesh from Mount Literacy School Jhansi. I am your science teacher. So welcome children into the new chapter, that is chapter number 6, physical and chemical changes. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to discuss about the some characteristic of a physical and some characteristic of a chemical changes. So first of all we will discuss about, did you know what is given in there? Diphyllia garii, also known as the skeleton flower, shows a unique changes in its petal when it rains. The bright pink petal turn translucent when they come in contact with the rain water. Okay, so what they are talking about, they are showing you this flower is showing different changes. That means it shows the chemical changes in it, which can react with the water and change their petals color. Okay, so translucent means little bit transparent the things. Okay, so first of all we are moving to the physical changes. So what is the physical changes? Actually the physical changes means the substance in which no new substance is formed are known as physical changes. Okay, in the physical changes you will find out only two changes occur, that is a size and shape. For example, if you take the ice, okay, ice is in the solid form. When it will melt, it will convert it into a liquid form, that is called water. And when we boil this water, this can be converted into the vapor, that is a gaseous form. So if you can see, ice to water to gas, no new substance is formed, only the shape and the size will change. So this type of changes are known as physical changes. Okay, they have shown you some characteristic or example, just like melting of ice, physical change; boiling of water, physical change; melting of wax, physical change; breaking of glass, physical change; heating of an electric iron, physical change; blowing of an electric bulb, physical change; evaporation, physical change. If you can see, all these are showing their shape and size, but no new substance is formed. Just like melting of wax, अगर आप कैंडल जला रहे हो and it will start melting, at the last you will find out only wax. So no new substance is formed. That's why they all are called physical changes. So as you can see here, they have shown you some milestone. So we are going to discuss about question number 2 and 3. First question is that which of the following is a physical change? So first question is that physical and chemical change. तो जो physical है you will write down P, and जो chemical होगा we will write down C. The blooming of flower from a bud. The blooming of flower from a bud is a chemical changes. The B1, melting of wax, physical changes. Withering of leaves from a tree, physical changes. Cutting a block of butter into a pieces, physical changes. Melting of ice is a physical changes. So these all are the physical changes. Now the question number 3 is that which of the following statement is incorrect? So in that I am not going to read all the, but I will tell you which one is incorrect. The C1, because the new substance is formed during physical changes, and this will not happen because we have already discussed this thing. In the physical changes no new substance is formed. The next part of this chapter, that is of chemical changes. So as we have discussed that in the physical changes no new substance is formed, whereas in the chemical changes always a new substance is formed. So what is a chemical change? When two or more chemical substances react to produce a new substance with a different set of properties are known as chemical changes. I will give you one example. Just like your mother is cooking a food, so what she use? She use a raw material, and then after cutting that raw material she puts some spices, oil, and put it that on the gas, and after 15 or 20 or sometime it will be of half an hour, you will find out that all vegetable is cooked. So what you will find, from raw vegetable to cooked vegetable, that shows there is something, a new product will produce, and this is called a chemical changes. Okay, so This is all you will see at your home. So I will given you an example because you have seen this thing. Just like you will cook the Maggi also. What will happen inside the packet of a Maggi? It's a raw Maggi, and after putting into the water, after 5 minutes it will cooked. So you will find out a new substance, that is a cooked Maggi. So this is also come under the category of chemical changes. Let's see what are the characteristic of a chemical changes. The chemical changes are permanent changes because we cannot reverse. Now the cooked vegetable will not be converted into the raw vegetable. Chemical changes cannot be reversed or changing conditions or though ordinarily physically processed. Okay, so chemical changes cannot be reversed. I have already told you the cooked vegetable will not convert it into the raw vegetable. There is an exchange of energy during a chemical changes. Okay, when your mother cooked the vegetable, she put the vegetable on the gas. So what will happen? This vegetable will absorb the heat and start cooked. That's why. Okay, exchange of and heat and light may be giving out or the absorb. So both the things happen during the making a vegetable. Now the last point is that sound may be produced during chemical changes. When your mother cooked the food, any item, you will find out the sound will coming out from the cooked food. So that these all are the characteristic of a chemical changes. Okay, thank you.